with Michael. Say hello.
Hello, YouTube. He knows me as Michael, but you may all know me as Commander Creative.
And today we are finally doing a wrestling video again, talking about the Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
We haven't done one since last summer, actually. Yeah.
Alright, now I'll pull up the Royal Rumble match card right now, and we'll talk about the pay-per-view.
I'm actually pretty excited for this pay-per-view.
Every Royal Rumble gets exciting no matter what. First, we'll talk about the pre-show, which we don't give a fuck about. It's The New Day versus Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, and Adam Rose in a 6-man elimination tag team match.
Okay, so the first thing about The New Day,
they suck.
It's not that they suck, it's their character. They had really small character development time, so that kind of made the characters not a little... The character, like, it kind of like, you can't see their, like, objective. Like, it's like, you see the light, oh yeah, Black Soul, what up, Lord.
What I thought this could have been was, like, them, like, talking about how WWE is racist, and how they could go on talking to random superstars, how they, oh, you're trying to say something just because I'm black? That could have been an awesome heel group.
Exactly.
If The New Day was a heel, then they'd be an awesome group.
But no, they have to keep them face because they bring not... I mean, I understand the outlook of the character, but they bring a lot of positive energy. Yeah. I gotta admit, they bring a lot of positive energy to the ring. So, I mean, you got Kofi Kingston in there, which Kofi Kingston is an amazing African-American superstar. Big E Langston, I mean... he's a little slower, but he's a heavyweight.
He's a great wrestler.
He's the brute of the group. And then there's Xavier Woods.
Who sucks.
I would say consider the so-called talker or leader of the group, if there is one. And I would consider that to be Xavier Woods, even though Xavier Woods is not the greatest wrestler.
I hate Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
And you've got a great tag team in Adam Rose on the other side. Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, I love both of them. They're both underrated wrestlers, and they're given this stupid gimmick, and having Adam Rose pair up with them is retarded.
Tyson Kidd's gimmick right now is a little edgy because of the beats or whatever. I don't get any of that.
Cesaro,
and his gear is a little weirder. Yeah. Cesaro, by far, he's an amazing superstar. He just cut a promo. He just cut a promo 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago about how he's underrated. Like, he understands that he's an underrated superstar, and he said in this promo that he does not care about the fans, or he was doing the typical heel speech, and I can see that in his gear, in his entrance, and in his wrestling.
And his t-shirt says professional. Because
he never communicates with the audience, and that's what makes him a great heel. He doesn't have an explosive entrance, which also makes him a great heel. He wears black spandex and black shoes. That also makes him a great heel. He doesn't wear knee pads. He's a classic wrestler. He's an overall astounding superstar. And for some reason, Vince doesn't give him any time, or the decision makers in the program. I just don't understand.
And I'm still gonna watch it because I love probably 4 out of these 6 men, because I hate Xavier and I hate Adam Rose. And so The New Day is most likely going to win this match.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then I wouldn't hate it as long as Adam Rose wasn't the one to finish it off. Because, well, I hate Adam Rose for many reasons. 1, his gimmick is stupid. 2, he can't wrestle. And 3, you had to make Dean Ambrose change his finisher just because of his pussy ass.
Right.
It's retarded. Now, the match I give a crap about least more than the pre-show is Paige and Natalya versus the Bella Twins. First of all, when did Paige turn face? Like, when did that happen?
My thoughts on this is Paige. I keep up with her social media, and I see that she's starting to switch over to the total diva.
Ew.
Here's the definition of a total diva. You are on a reality TV show. WWE is enough for you. So you need to be on your own reality TV show. It's literally a dumbed down version of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I've watched an episode.
It's stupid.
Paige, come on now, Paige. You are a fantastic diva. You are a versatile diva.
You're a modern day Lita.
Exactly.
For fuck's sake.
But Lita was more high flying.
Yes.
But
Paige is a phenomenal technical wrestler.
Exactly. I love her moveset. She is a ground and pound technical, and I love that in a superstar. So I just don't understand why she has to turn face. It's literally like all of the divas nowadays are either heel or face in a day. Like, let's see, Alicia Fox.
She literally turned face for Survivor Series, and then literally out of the blue, they turn her heel after literally less than a fucking month. Month.
I don't understand you, WWE. You say
because you don't care about your divas division.
You say you give hope and everything to the divas. No, you don't. Let's make our divas powerful and strong and sexy. No, that's bullshit.
They can wrestle. They can fucking wrestle.
That is total bullshit that they have to be labeled as sexy because women don't have to be sexy to wrestle. Clearly.
But the thing is, though, all 4 of these wrestlers are actually good.
Exactly.
The Bella Twins have definitely gotten a hell of a lot better recently. They are now good female wrestlers. Nikki, they're actually, you probably didn't see it, but on Main Event a couple weeks ago, Paige and Nikki Bella got over a 12-minute match on Main Event.
And 12 minutes?
And it was a great match. Best main roster diva match probably of 2014. And here's happened right before it ended.
Here's another question. Where's AJ Lee?
She is taking a break. I think she might be injured or she just left for it again. I don't know why.
She wants that Punk B.
Or just to make sure he doesn't get killed for UFC.
Oh yeah,
He's gotta get his ass kicked.
No, he has judo background. He's fine. True. He'll be fine.
He'll do good, but like he still will get his ass whooped probably the first match. Everyone gets
Dave Bautista didn't. He won his first match.
Yeah, most people get their ass handed to them on a plate in their first MMA fight. But we'll see. I have faith in CM Punk because
I know a lot of you hate Batista,
and he's the best.
I know we're talking about the Royal Rumble, but for like a second, I want to say a lot of you don't like Batista, but I encourage you to watch his new documentary.
So good.
Wow.
And watch Batista and Spectre because oh my god, he's in the fucking bond. And now, probably want to give a crap out less is the New Age Outlaws versus the Ascension. First, last time we saw New Age Outlaws, they were heels. What the hell happened?
They came back, and it's literally an old-fashioned thing because not back in the day, but like these guys are getting old, and they don't know right from wrong sometimes, you know. But they did return on Raw, and the Ascension did start talking shit about them. So they got mad, and then they started kicking the ass out of the Ascension. They brought back a couple tag teams from back in the day, like APA, NWO, and the New Age Outlaws. As you can clearly tell, the New Age Outlaws are the only ones with sort of athletic ability besides JBL because he delivered another clothesline from hell.
That was freaking awesome.
I was at a live event with my buddy Lucas over here. I shook JBL's hand.
On Raw.
I shook his hand. I love him. I love JBL. I love his commentary. I loved him back in 2004 and 2003 when he was the longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown history, 242 days as champion. I mean, like, I love JBL, but we gotta focus on the Royal Rumble right now. We didn't predict who's going to win the Divas match, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I think it's probably going to be Paige and Natalya. I'll be completely honest.
Is it for the Divas Championship? Or no?
It's just a tag. It's a stupid tag team
match. I got to disagree with you. I got to say this one's going to go to the Bella Twins just because they have a good form right now. You know, they're taking off. Paige and Natalya are just right behind them. It could go either way, and I wouldn't matter.
The big question is, why did you just randomly turn Brie heel? Like, out of the blue?
I don't understand that either.
I don't understand.
They're
what I'm thinking... Sorry to interrupt, but what I think is going to be the big thing, I feel like they'll have Brie have this be a setup. She wanted to get to her head and have them have a match at WrestleMania 31.
For the Divas title.
Yes.
But back to the New Age Outlaws and the Ascension, I have a feeling that for some reason it could go either way. Like with every other match, but some matches can take a side and it would be like, oh yeah, for sure they're going to win. Or it could be like, oh yeah, this side's going to win. But no. A lot of the matches in the Royal Rumble can go either way. And I like that. I like to see that superstars can have a chance against each other instead of just one superstar just chomping at the bits to another one.
But I feel like it's going to mostly go to the Ascension because you wouldn't really just bring in this tag team, who was a great tag team in NXT, had a phenomenal tag team match against Finn Balor and I'm calling him Kenta. I can't even stop calling him Kenta.
Hideo Kenta? Is that his name?
Hideo Itami is his name on NXT. But I think they're a good tag team. And if you're going to keep pushing them over, like, making fun of legends and stuff, just have them beat the legends so they could get more mic work and so they could get better on the microphone. They're really not that great.
That's a really high boundary you cross, is dissing the legends. And I got to admit, dissing the legends is probably one of the biggest things that you can do. Chris Jericho did it. CM Punk did it. And look what happened to them two. The Ascension has a higher... In retrospective, the Ascension has a higher chance of winning than the New Age Outlaws. Not because of athletic ability, not because of the form, not because of the team, but just because of story. The Ascension has a bigger advantage.
Yes. Now, next is the Usos versus Miz and Mizdow. This is probably the most predictable match of the pay-per-view because we know the Usos are going to win it. Because the reason why, it's leading to Mizdow turning face.
If he turns face, we can either see Damien Mizdow on his own, or he can crossbreeds into Damien Sandow and turn back into the next Triple H, because that was the plan.
But either way, he's going to face Miz at Mania. There's no question.
I really think if
or have a match at Fastlane.
If Miz and Mizdow do win, that means they're going to have a match at Mania. If the Usos win, then they're going to have a match at Fastlane?
Remember that stupid...
I know. I'm just...
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why not Elimination Chamber?
Why did you get rid of it? Okay.
I don't understand.
Maybe if you keep the match and maybe put it back like in Survivor Series, that'd be fucking awesome.
Listen. I can understand why they got rid of Elimination Chamber because they only had one fucking match for it last year.
And the year before that. And it was for a #1 contendership to face the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania when the champion wasn't fucking relevant since 2011. It's fucking bullshit.
Why would you get rid of Elimination Chamber? The Elimination Chamber is one of the greatest matches ever.
They've been weak recently, but then bring them back. Make them relevant again. Maybe if you have them at a pay-per-view once in a while, maybe it's okay that you cut the whole pay-per-view as a whole. But if you're just going to get rid of the whole match altogether, then fuck you.
No, the Elimination Chamber itself is a great idea.
It is.
Having a pay-per-view. Not so great of an idea, especially in the middle of the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, like the middle of that, because that used to be No Way Out. And they got rid of it, and I guess they're putting in a new pay-per-view called Fastlane, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't understand WWE.
Well, at first we thought Payback was going to be stupid, and Payback has been awesome.
If you get rid of the fucking Elimination Chamber forever, fuck you.
Yes.
If you don't, if I see it in another pay-per-view, I'll be okay.
Yeah. Now, next, probably, there's some part of me that's kind of looking forward to this match a little bit more than the Royal Rumble match, is Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins.
This is my personal view on it. I am so fucking excited for this match.
I am too. I'm grabbing the chargers and the computer's almost dying.
I gotta admit that this match, they added Seth Rollins in at last minute, but that makes it even better.
I'll tell you why they added Seth Rollins in there, because they knew the match was gonna suck.
No. They added the authority into it, I guess, because there are 3 sides to it now. There's John Cena, of course, with, I guess, the people. Brock Lesnar being Brock Lesnar. I would be a WWE agent. I would say free agent right now, even though he is signed with the company, and he has the championship. And then there's Seth Rollins, the authorities boy. That 3, it's going to be awesome. That's going to be an amazing triple threat match.
Yes.
It could go any way. It could go any way.
Hopefully not Cena.
I don't care if Cena wins. I don't care if Lesnar
tie Ric Flair.
I don't care
if He will tie Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Anyone but Cena. If Rollins won the title, imagine Rollins versus Rollins main eventing Mania would be a good idea because of his heel work has been so great these past few months. He's kind of deserved. He deserved to be put in that match. He really did deserve it. Like, you put Roman Reigns in a title match before him? What the fuck? Even you put Roman Reigns in WWE World Heavyweight Championship matches before the other two members of the Shield, which those two carried that group. Roman Reigns just speared a couple people a few times and did absolutely nothing. Reigns sucks. Without the Shield, he is nothing. He is a piece of shit.
They need to give... Roman does not suck. This is the definition of Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, happily married. They fuck, right? Roman Reigns comes out of the womb of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Roman Reigns right now is a baby. Or, in my perspective, he is a lump of clay being molded by Vince McMahon to make him the next cover boy for WWE. Now, if Vince McMahon happens to let go of this clay, then it can form itself into anything it wants. Into any amazing superstar that could fucking be possible, because Roman Reigns could be an incredible superstar. No doubt.
And because they're giving him acting lessons because they know his promo sucks.
But let me give you one more thing. The spearing, I'll admit, makes sense because he used to play football for Florida.
Yes.
He used to play football, and it makes sense because they rushed him into this era of greatness, of superstars over other superstars that are even better than other superstars that are on the top of everything. The cover boy, the Hulk Hogan, the Stone Cold, The Rock, or Shawn Michaels, or any of those guys. They put Roman Reigns up there. That is not okay. That is definitely not okay. At least for Cena, they gave him a few years of the Doctor of Thugonomics, and he
had a championship before he won the WWE title.
Exactly.
Roman Reigns did hold the tag team championships, but Seth Rollins carried both of them because literally in their matches, all that would happen was Seth Rollins doing all the work.
It's not, I would say, WWE's fault. I would say
they just rushed
it's
him.
Our fault because we are the ones.
Not
us. Because of that Royal Rumble match, I'm pretty sure he decided that he was going to do that. Beat Kane's record. I personally think that he wanted to do that. And he did. And I'm proud of him for it.
Yes.
But
I totally respect that. That's fucking awesome.
After that, everyone just started loving him. And that's when Vince latched on to him and created that clay. That's when he started forming the ball. Right? Because we, the people, started cheering for this guy who beat Kane's record. Great. Fantastic. But do you people actually pay attention to his ring work? No, you do not. He does a couple punches. He's just like Cena. He does a couple punches. He gets beat up. And then he spears or Superman punches somebody. He can last a match. I'm proud of him for that. But he doesn't do it in such a subtle manner that people should be cheering him for. I gotta admit, his character is great. Everything about him is great. He's just that one guy that's just there, and he's doing his thing. But Vince is molding him into a superstar that I don't like.
The Vince McMahon superstar, the things everyone likes, but really we all hate.
And if he keeps forming that clay into that way, he's going to turn into the next John Cena. I thought Daniel Bryan was going to be the next John Cena. I did. But it's Roman Reigns that's becoming the next. Dang, this is a rant on Roman Reigns, isn't it?
This pretty much is. Which, like, I bet Roman Reigns wants to be really good, but I think he knows that they're rushing it with him. Give him some time. Give him a singles title that's not the biggest title that you can win, which is both the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship combined into a single title. That's so much pressure. Especially, yes, he's been in the company for 2 years. Only 2 years. Remember that. Give him time.
And how many years has Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, even fucking Ryback. How many years have they been in the company?
Cesaro has been in the company longer than not Ryback. Roman Reigns. It's ridiculous.
Those 4 superstars.
Never won a
Kofi Kingston has been in the company for 7 or 8 years. Hasn't won a world title. Dolph Ziggler
was given the 2 shittiest runs ever.
He had the IC title 4 times. As much as who back in the day held the IC championship 4 times?
Many people like Y2J. Many people like, I can't really remember who could.
The Rock, probably.
Yes. Triple H, probably.
I haven't done my research on the IC title because it isn't.
Shawn Michaels.
It really isn't relevant anymore.
Shawn Michaels.
Randy Savage. Probably. I don't remember. I don't do my research on the IC title. Ryback. He's been in the fucking company since 2004. On Tough Enough. He just did a promo on it. Who was that last person I said?
Right, you said Ryback, then Cesaro. And one person I'm also thinking is going to be much more underappreciated. He's now a 5-time Intercontinental Champion. And that is Wade Barrett.
That's true.
He was the top heel of the company for over 6 months.
That's true. That's
6 months. And then you bring him to SmackDown. I'm like, okay, maybe you could bring something good with him. You bring the Core as a decent group. You give him the IC title, and you make him lose to Ezekiel Jackson. Then he has an awesome, underrated feud with Randy Orton. And afterward, nothing.
Then he comes back and wins the IC title.
4 more times.
WWE. But let's reach our inners in.
How did we talk about the triple threat going into this match? Anyway, this is going to be an amazing triple threat. It's going to be a great triple threat.
See, the thing is with all the matches, I think the length of it is going to be a little short. For some reason, I think so.
Probably because I feel like all the other matches are going to be less than 10 minutes.
That's true.
Paige and Natalia, I bet you that's going to be like
5 minutes.
New Age Outlaws and the Ascension, about 5 minutes. And then the other ones are New Day, doesn't count. It's the pre-show. Usos, going to be around 10 minutes long. But then that match could have a good 20 minutes. And then the Royal Rumble's going to be about an hour long like usual.
Who do you think's going to win this match, Lucas?
I personally think that it will end up being Brock Lesnar. Because I know that WWE would probably want Brock Lesnar to main event WrestleMania 31.
He hasn't main evented a WrestleMania.
Yes, he has. He main evented WrestleMania 19.
Since.
Oh, yeah. Since. Yep. And also, his WrestleMania matches have not been that good. Before he left, he had one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time.
Against The Undertaker!
No, against Goldberg.
Oh, Goldberg.
Piece of shit match. And then him versus Triple H was good, but not, like, amazing. That I bet Triple H and Vince McMahon were wanting it to be. And his match against The Undertaker was boring. It was just boring.
No offense against The Undertaker, because I know all you stupid fans are going to be all like, oh, Undertaker, blah, blah, blah. Dude's old. He can't carry a match anymore. No offense to the guy. He is by far the best wrestler ever. Like, no doubt. The Undertaker is the best wrestler ever.
Yes.
He's just old.
He got old.
He's just
Everyone
old.
Does. It's not his fault.
What happened to Shawn Michaels? What happened to Stone Cold, for God's sake?
What happened to Edge? What happened to The Rock? What happened to a bunch of other classic superstars? What happened to Hulk Hogan? Well, he thinks he can still do shit, but he can't.
They got old. Now, don't start bitching about The Undertaker, because...
No, I love The Undertaker.
I respect him greatly.
He's the best wrestler that's ever stepped foot in any ring.
But anyway, in my personal opinion, I know you're going to... Hear me out. I really think John Cena or Lesnar is going to take this. Seth Rollins, he has the money in the bank. They're going to do something with that soon. Yeah. They have to do something with that soon.
Rollins will cash in at Mania. I have pretty much like a 90% guarantee that Rollins will cash in at WrestleMania.
And that will be the future. Because Seth Rollins is the future. Like, no doubt.
I've loved Seth Rollins since day one. Always followed him. And even when he was in the Shield, back when he was in FCW, then went to NXT. I've loved Seth Rollins. And what happened? He's now the #1 heel in the company.
And he's doing a really well job with it.
He's
doing a great job.
And I really don't think they're going to give it to Cena. I really hope they don't give it to Cena.
See, the thing is, that I always say John Cena's going to win a match because he always ends up winning the match. I don't understand why. I don't understand how. But it just happens. And I got to admit, John Cena's what now? In his late 30s?
Yeah, around his mid-late 30s.
He's getting old.
Yes.
He could be, but...
And also, the people can wrestle till they're 50. But John Cena's career was taken a few years short because he broke his damn neck. Like, even coming back, I respect living hell out of John Cena. I hate the John Cena character.
Yep, that's what it is.
John Cena himself,
he gives his life for this company.
He works his ass off.
He gives his life. But that's probably why he can't hold a decent marriage, but that's besides the point.
That's why he's dating Nikki Bella, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, yeah, he gives his life to the company, yes, but the charisma around him is just so, it's awful. It's just so, like,
the same thing every
Superman-ish. It's the Superman thing. It's the I have a lot of odds against me. What shall I do? Oh yeah, unleash some super form of awesomeness where I'll never give up, and then I'll win. With it. And then he'll be a little, like, a comedic person, like, sure. But I gotta respect, John Cena isn't playing a character besides the hustle, loyalty, and respect model of it. Half the time he's on the mic, he is talking as himself.
Yes.
I respect that.
Yes.
And
he cuts good promos.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, though, whether you can admit it or not, with this triple threat match, you know Cena will deliver because he always delivers in a main event.
Mm-hmm, that's true. He is a great main event person. And he is a great main event, like, he is a great Raw main event person. He does good in the spotlight. That's the type of person that he is. And you can't ignore the fact that he likes the spotlight. You can't ignore the fact that he,
Who wouldn't like the spotlight, for God's sake?
Exactly. But see, his career has been cut short by his neck injury, and you already know that he's going to leave, like, sometime soon. He can't do a lot anymore.
He'll probably be Raw general manager for 5 years.
That's true. But anyway, it's either going to go to Lesnar or Cena, in my opinion.
It won't go to Rollins. Rollins will do a phenomenal job in the match, no question about it. And I guarantee you there will be Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury. It's a triple threat.
The J&J. That's not
Jamie.
That's not Jamie and Joey. That's the J&J Security. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I like both of them, but they suck.
No, that's the J&J Security. I don't know what you mean by Joey and Jamie.
Uh-oh. They sent the Cruiserweight division out to get me.
Anyway, the last match that we're going to talk about is Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. And I have a wonderful idea.
Yes.
I want to let you guys decide. Who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble?
Leave a comment down below.
Leave a comment down below. If we reach enough views, then sure, you can comment on how you think it's going to go, on how the Royal Rumble is going to go, or you could talk shit about Lucas and I, because that usually happens a lot on YouTube. A lot of you complain, but that's okay. I complain too.
We're making videos about complaining.
Exactly.
We're doing
But anyway, I will give you my prediction, and Lucas will give you his prediction, and then we'll give it in one name, and then you guys can comment below. Good, fair enough? Fair enough? Go. My prediction on who the 2014 Royal Rumble is going to... 15... Lucas, you fucking say it first. Huh?
The winner of the Royal Rumble... Well, so far, I pretty much know that the final four are going to be Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns.
I agree with that.
And maybe Bray Wyatt or Bad News Barrett will be some random spot there. Because, I don't know, Ray Barrett's always one of the last people to be eliminated in every Royal Rumble match that he's in. But I honestly think, I do think that Roman Reigns will end up winning the Rumble. Unfortunately, I really don't want him to. I want it to be Dolph Ziggler, in my honest opinion.
I agree completely with what Lucas is saying. Roman Reigns.
He could be a phenomenal superstar. He has the look. No question about it. His spear is devastating. Because it's pretty much
one of the
only
Superman
things that
punch.
He's good at.
I love the Superman punch.
Yes.
That's a great finishing move.
And he has the look. He definitely has the look of a superstar. Just give him time. Daniel Bryan, I think he definitely has a big chance of winning the Rumble. I'd be very happy about it because we all were wanting him to win last year. He didn't. He still ended up main eventing WrestleMania 30. Good job. But there's still that side of me that thinks he probably is going to win the Royal Rumble. It's going to be either him or Reigns, in my opinion. But Ziggler, I want to be a dark horse.
I can fix the situation with Roman Reigns right now. What you just said opened a new door to me. Roman Reigns has the look of a superstar, but not the credibility of a wrestler. That's what it is. I finally uncovered the equation of Roman Reigns. Superstar look, no wrestler feel.
And also no promo feel as well. You can totally tell that he is trying. It's like you can't insult because you feel so bad. You know he's trying, but he just can't help it. He can't do it.
But in my opinion, I agree. Dolph Ziggler, the dark horse, or Roman Reigns, or Daniel Bryan.
I'll be honest, I'd be really happy with Daniel
Or Randy Orton could come back. Fuck it.
He's going to come back.
Fuck it.
No question. I can totally see Orton winning the Rumble. Because, I wouldn't mind Orton winning a second time. I love Randy Orton. He's so fucking good.
Out of nowhere! But that includes our 2015 Royal Rumble predictions. I'm not going to say 14 again. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, the Royal Rumble prediction. I want to hear you guys down below.
Comment below.
I want to hear you talk shit about me. I want to hear you talk shit about Lucas. And I want to hear you say who you think is going to win the Royal Rumble.
And of course, talk shit about the WWE. It would happen either way.
Right. But anyway, that includes our video. So long.
Bye.